So how I got into testing was kind of backwards.
I got my start in software testing kind of by accident.
So like many testers out there, I didn't start out as a tester.
One of the best software testers that I've ever worked with had a PhD in philosophy.
I graduated with a political science degree.
I have graduate degrees in psychology. That's where I started my career.
But I was always interested in computers and using computers. And of course, this back then, 1984.
We were still doing everything with pencil and paper.
This product was a single window with 2 buttons and a grid. And 20 minutes later, when I was done writing the documentation for it, I sat down and thought, gee, what am I going to do with the rest of my career here?
I got asked, would you like to test the very first IBM email system? And I thought, okay, might be fun.
I was nominated as the youngest person in the office at the time to go work on these newfangled computers.
Come work for us. I said, doing what? He said, being a performance engineer. Literally, I said, what's that? He says, don't worry, you'll like it.
My 7-year-old asked me one day, he says, well, Dad, you know, you use computers to test computers. Well, who's making sure those computers are right, you know?
So my most favorite bug, I don't remember what I was testing. I don't even remember what the bug was. I just remember that I got the error message. You will never see this error message.
I think I took down half of the Western United States.
We spelled the company's name wrong, and it made it all the way to production with the company's name spelled wrong on the web application.
I think you fundamentally learn more from the bugs that you don't find, and hopefully you don't do too much damage in the production environment, but you learn more from those types of mistakes than you do from stuff that than you catch.
And then all of a sudden, we hit one spot, and the thing just starts filling up, pages upon pages upon pages of text, and at the very end, there's a message from the developer saying, I don't know what this code does, but Bob told me it would work.
Of course, I went over to the developer and I said, hey, I saw an error message that I think I'm never supposed to see. And he said, no, you'll never see that error message. And I'm like, dude.
Documenting all the test cases and doing a cross-reference matrix of every possible combination of warrants and track permissions and train types and switchbacks. And
we were able to find the bug after, say, 1 million iterations, but instead of someone running it 1 million times, automation was able to do it in half hour or so.
And then we had to make the system go even faster. It was awesome.
So the thing I love about testing is that there's always something new to learn.
It's like detective work.
And that's what keeps me going, is the challenge, the technical challenge.
It's both analytical in that you've got to study what you're doing and be very diligent at it, but it's also psychological or emotional.
The inner child in me never grew up, and he really likes breaking things.
You have an opportunity every day to explore the uncertain.
It's that I don't get the chance to get bored, because that's when I get in trouble.
My name is Mark Tomlinson, and I'm a performance tester.
I'm JeanAnn Harrison, and I'm a software and mobile tester.
I'm Keith Klain, and I'm a software tester.
I'm Lorinda Brandon, and I love software testing.
My name is Dave, and I love test automation.
I'm Peter Varhol, and I'm a testing evangelist.
I'm Nick Olivo, and I'm a test automator.
I'm Scott Barber, and I'm a performance tester.
We are Infinio QA, and we love testing.